people genuinely feel like they are trying to successfully date in this today's society. I've told people a couple times that I really feel like if we could have cameras follow us around and have our own reality TV show for our dating lives, we would have much more perspective on how we suck at dating. For those of us who are still single, it would be so clear why you don't have anybody, because when I'm watching Love is Blind, I'm now watching Muslim Matchmaker. It's so obvious why some of these people are using a matchmaker. One guy, he's dating a girl, and in his like one-on-one video, he's like, yeah, I'm open to all these things. And then when she asks him, are you willing to locate? Nope. And then another meeting, he's meeting her friends and he's talking about his ex and how much he loved being in her presence. And it's just like, do you really think that that makes you look good? And even in my own dating or courting, actually, I approach courting like I'm trying to convince you to pick me to be your girlfriend, and you're trying to convince me to pick you to be my boyfriend. And there are so many guys that I'm like, through this behavior that you're showing me, are you actually trying to convince me to pick you? Because it's not convincing at all. One of my friends was saying, like, once they get that initial interest, sometimes they're like, okay, she likes me, so I don't have to do anything else. Or there's the insecurities of like, and this is anybody, I'm not really talking about me, like, oh, well, why did she like me? There's nothing to like about me. And it's just like, I mean, I've dealt with a lot of insecurities in men, which is very interesting because they'll be so accomplished and they don't see it as accomplishment. Or I feel like in our society, particularly with Black people, we don't take the time to celebrate our accomplishments. So it's like we have accomplished nothing. And from outside looking in, I'm looking at this Black man, I'm like, you have awesome accomplishments. Why do you think less of yourself? And then on the other end, when you're dating, like, people are not actively living life. They're passively living life. You can't be actively trying to get someone, and this is what you're offering. Like, people will barely talk to you. They will do the bare minimum and wonder why they're not successful. Obviously, if they wanted to, they would. But they, like, so many people live in the theoretical where you're constantly asking them what they think, and they're telling you that they like you, but they're not doing anything to prove that they like you. So are they lying to themselves? I genuinely believe in the idea that somebody who actually likes you will show it. But it's like, why are y'all wasting people's time? People tout how in divorces women lead most of the divorces, but it's like, it's because some men are scared to have the conversation. Like, just man up and have the conversation that you don't like a person or that you're wasting their time. I've spent so much time being the adult in the relationship, in the pairing, in the courting, in the, like, why do I always have to be the adult? Why, like, what is keeping y'all from being adults? Like, y'all can go into a boardroom and command it. Y'all can go into your workplace. Y'all can do all this stuff. Why can't you do it in human interactions? We are so lost as a human race, and it's pissing me off. Like, my God.